welcome. Thank you for joining me. Tonight is Female Fridays. I realize it's Wednesday. This is the reschedule from last week. So I apologize again about that. I had to take my laptop to go get fixed. So I'm not going to get it back until January. So I have to come up with some other solutions for my travels this holiday season. So we'll see what I come up with. If you'll stick around after the meditation, I have a couple of announcements about upcoming events and classes that I just wanted to go over with you. Tonight, we're doing our female meditation. I just had a brain fart. Excuse me. I just have to check one thing here. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I needed to get something square. So tonight we're actually going to be working in the sanctuary tonight to do a healing, and we're going to be running our nurturing energy. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with a regular grounding. Then I'm going to lead you through a female grounding. Then we're going to ground our female creative energy. And then once we get all of that going, then what we're going to do is take a look at our nurturing energy, clean that vibration out. And then I've got 3 spaces, if we have enough time, for you to run that cleaned out vibration through so that you're actually going to give yourself a healing tonight on 3 spaces. And those 3 spaces are, drum roll, brrr, okay, your home, your inner child, and the rest of this month. And I'm going to teach you how to do each one of those. So you're going to get a 3-part healing tonight. And that's a lot in 30 minutes. So let's get started. And like I said, if you'll just stick around for a few minutes after the meditation, I'll try to be brief. Okay? All right. So to start with, go ahead and close your eyes, get comfortable in your chair, and place your feet flat on the ground, hips distance apart. Make sure you're sitting up in a chair and not trying to do this laying down because you'll be asleep pretty quickly. And as you close your eyes and get settled into your chair, you want to bring your point of attention right behind your eyes in that place we call the center of the head. So start to bring all of your awareness back inside your head. And we're going to start with a regular grounding cord, and that is a very simple line of energy that you're going to connect from the base of your spine. And imagine drawing that line straight down through the chair that you're sitting in, down through the floor, the earth, the rubble, the rocks, the molten lava. Draw that line all the way down to the very center of the planet. And then imagine devising a way to anchor it in, whether you're actually tying it around a rock or maybe you found a Navy anchor down there. Go ahead and figure out a way to anchor that grounding cord down there. And the minute you do, gravity starts working with you, and it's going to help gently pull all of the foreign energies that you're ready to release out of your body. So why don't you take a few big breaths, and as you anchor that grounding cord in, just turn it on to full release. And while you're releasing energy from the day, let's also start to gather up the aura. Now, during the day, you probably let your aura edge spread wide and far. That's kind of what we do without thinking about it. So what I'm going to have you do right now is imagine that you're calling that edge of your aura in close around your body. You could imagine a bubble around yourself and pulling the edges of that bubble into about 2 feet from your body. You're going to take the bottom of that bubble and tuck it in underneath your feet into your grounding cord. So if you made a skinny, scrawny grounding cord, you better open it up and make it bigger. Like imagine it like a big wide tube that you can put that aura edge into. Now, in order to pull your aura in, you do have to ground, because if you think about it, if you've got a lot of foreign energy in your aura, it's not going to get smaller until you give that foreign energy a place to go. That's what the grounding cord is all about. So as you're pulling your aura in, postulate that you are releasing energy down that grounding cord. And for our purposes tonight, I guess you really do want to have that grounding cord be like a tube, because our female grounding goes a little bit above the base of the spine and it dumps into that grounding cord. So I'm going to explain that to you right now. Going to create a grounding cord underneath your uterus. And that grounding cord gets dumped right into your main grounding cord at the base of your spine. So go ahead and create a nice tube underneath your uterus and ground it into your main grounding. Then you're going to draw a line of energy as a grounding cord from each of your ovaries into that uterine grounding. They could be lines, they could be tubes, however you want to do that. But what you're doing is grounding them into that uterine grounding cord. Then on the back side, you've got your sciatic nerves that come up by your butt dimples, and you're going to take a line of energy from your right sciatic nerve and ground it into that uterine grounding, and a line of energy from that left sciatic nerve and ground that into the uterine grounding. So you have your grounding under the uterus and 2 lines of energy coming in from the back for your sciatic nerves, and 2 lines of energy coming in the front of that grounding for your ovaries. All right. Now we're going to do one more grounding cord out in front of the abdomen, and that's where all of that female energy gets generated, all of our good stuff. It's all out in front of the abdomen. So if you imagine that energy, when it's grounded, it's kind of like a basketball. So go ahead and visualize a great big giant cord or tube out in front of your abdomen, and postulate that you are starting to ground your female energy. Go ahead and ground out just the general energies of the day. Like any errands or jobs or tasks that you had to do, why don't you go ahead and ground those energies out? Any responsibility in your space and release that. And if you have any worry, I know the holidays are coming up and they're very different than any holidays we've had before. So if you have worry or anxiety about them, this is a great time to go ahead and release that energy down your grounding cord. And if you have any of that anxiety in your female energy, release it down your female grounding. Look around your body for tension. See if you're holding any in any part of your body, and send that energy down your grounding cord. I see a lot of darker, heavier energies in the lower part of the body. So just say hello to, like, from the waist down, and say hello to clearing any foreign energy that you might have there. That's good. And now what we're going to do is get some of that female energy flowing up the front of the aura. So you can take your hands and kind of roll that energy that's getting generated out in front of your abdomen. You can take your hands and kind of roll it up the front of your aura and help move that female energy up to give you a healing in your aura. We're going to start by doing some visualization tonight so that you can get a good look for yourself at what your own energy looks like. So we're going to start by looking at your female energy. With your eyes closed, you have, or I should say, you can imagine a great big movie screen in front of you with your eyes closed. And that's like your own whiteboard. And what I'm going to have you do is imagine a clear bubble, just like a soap bubble, out on your whiteboard. And you're going to postulate that you're allowing your female energy, your basic generic female energy, to go into that bubble. And take a few moments to let the energy go in. You can create a grounding cord underneath that bubble, either a rope, a string, a hose, a tube. Ground it to the center of the planet, because we're going to take a look at this bubble. And first off, I want you to just see if you can observe any colors or get a sense of kind of the feel of the energy. I am always talking in terms of looking at and seeing energy. Some of you may not actually see energy. You might get your information through hearing energy or a knowingness or feeling energy. And any of those are great. So however you get your information is fine. I just have a habit of talking about seeing energy because I'd like you to try to explore that ability called clairvoyance. Now, in order to see, you do have to have your energy up in the center of your head. So before you try to look on your white screen, check to see that you have your energy right behind your eyes in the center of your head. What you're looking for in that bubble is the good stuff. The energies that look bright and genuine and true to you. And you want to use that grounding cord to start to ground any other lower, heavier energies out. And what we're going to do is clear this general female energy bubble first. Then we're going to take a look at your nurturing vibration within that. But let's clean this out first. I'll tell you, I see an awful lot of hard work coming out of your nurturing bubbles. A tremendous amount of energy and effort that has been given to other people. There's a lot coming out. And you know, the other thing that I see coming out, so I want you to check your bubble, is the invalidation that you might have experienced throughout your life of trying to nurture people who can't have your nurturing energy. And I see that as like a dark brown. And I want you to check your own personal bubble to see if you have any of that invalidation. And of course, use your grounding cord to ground it out. Also, I see a lot of unconscious energy coming out. And of course, that sits on top of pain. So you're doing a good job of grounding the pain out of your female energy too. And I would also have you look for the energy of demands and clear that. All right, now as you look at that bubble for your female energy, I want you to specifically ask the bubble to show you what is your nurturing version of your female energy and see if that shows you some specific colors or a color. Okay, I want you to get an idea of what color that is. And actually, even if you can't see the color, that's okay. What we're going to do is I'm going to have you create a great big gold sun above the bubble that you've been working on, and you're going to fill it in with gold. And then devise a way to blow it up because we want to neutralize all that energy. And when I say blow it up, I really mean that. You can put like a fake bomb underneath it, like a Roadrunner Acme bomb under it, blow it up. And it's actually part of learning how to utilize your ability to destroy energy. I know that's an intense word, but that's what we're doing is we are wrapping up and completing that little exercise. So you want to destroy it. And now I'm going to have you create a brand new bubble. And this bubble out in front of you is going to be specifically your nurturing energy. So go ahead and let your nurturing vibration go into this bubble. And you want to put a brand new grounding cord on this one. We're going to ground your nurturing vibration so that you can see very clearly what the color and vibration looks like. Now, as I was saying, as you ground this and look for your nurturing vibration, it's real possible that you might be stumbling upon some darker energies that don't look very nurturing at all. That's okay. You may find some different energies in here if you haven't cleaned your nurturing vibration out in recently. So that's okay. You've got a grounding cord on this bubble, and you want to just start releasing all those foreign vibrations. Good, you're doing a great job releasing. It just occurred to me to have you say hello to your mother's nurturing energy and separate her nurturing energy from yours. So I would look for your mom's energy in this bubble, say hello to it, and ground it out. If you have sisters, I would also look for their energy too, and ground their energy out of your nurturing vibration. And next, we're going to ground out male energy out of the nurturing vibration so that it's not automatically programmed to be utilized for the next man you run into unconsciously. I don't mean you're running into him unconsciously. I mean that you are healing him unconsciously. And the point of that is so that you have a lot more authority over your own nurturing vibration and get to choose who you want to bestow your beautiful nurturing vibration upon. So say hello to any male energy in your nurturing bubble and let that go down the grounding cord. Nice job. I can see so much more light coming into all of you. So that's so exciting. All right. What we're going to do now is bring a great big gold sun into the bubble that you have for your nurturing vibration. Fill it in with gold. And I'm going to give you another task to do on your movie screen or your whiteboard, whatever you want to call it. You're going to gently move that circle off to the right a little bit. You're going to create another circle next to it on the left. And this circle is going to be for your home. So actually, you could put a little icon or picture of what your actual home looks like if you want. Want to be creative. You're going to put that right next to the bubble for your nurturing energy. And now what you're going to do is ground both of them to the center of the planet. And you're going to take the highest and brightest color in your nurturing bubble and arc it from that bubble into the bubble or the picture of your home. And you're just going to gently run that color through the symbol for your home. Go ahead and do that. And what you're going to notice is that the cleaned out version of it acts like a healing agent, and it starts moving the darker colors out for you. So all you have to do is just arc that color from your nurturing vibration into the bubble for your home. One of the things I see happening as you give a healing to your home is that the beings are leaving. So if you had a lot of beings in your home, I see them leaving. And the reason why is because your nurturing vibration is a really high vibration. And most of the beings that you're going to find in your home are going to be of a lower vibration, most likely. So that's what I'm looking at, is low-level beings exiting your homes. The nurturing energy is also neutralizing conflict in your homes. It's such a great vibration. Wow, good job. You can also have the postulate in your home symbol, if you live on a property with land, that the land is included in that home, so that you're running the nurturing energy through the land as well. I live in an apartment, so it just occurred to me about that. So you might want to do that if you live in a home with a yard. All right, we're going to go ahead and fill that bubble in with a great big gold sun. And when you're done filling that bubble in, you can pop it, blow it up using your Acme stick of dynamite. Now, the next space we're going to heal with your nurturing vibration is your inner child. You can do this one of two ways. Actually, there's probably a million ways you can do it. I'm going to suggest one of two ways. One way would be to replicate what we just did using a symbol of a circle for your inner child and watching it on your screen. The other is to utilize the bubble of the nurturing energy and just arc it right into your crown chakra and bring that nurturing vibration into your body and heal your inner child within you. So I'm going to let you pick which one you want to do, and whichever version you want to do, you're going to need to postulate that nurturing bubble out in front of you again so that you can look at the color, put a grounding cord on it. And then go ahead and start arcing that nurturing vibration either into a symbol on the left. You can use another bubble if you want for your inner child, or directly bring that nurturing vibration right into the top of your head, which is also one of your chakras called your crown chakra. You can let that energy just flow right in through the top of your head throughout your whole body. One of the first things I see coming out of your inner child is all the times you got reprimanded and told no, and the pain that is associated with being told no. If your inner child feels like it has a broken heart, then bring that nurturing vibration right into your heart and your heart chakra, right there in your chest. Let that nurturing vibration heal it. There's some sorrow coming out of your inner child right now. And as the sorrow comes out, it's being immediately replaced with enthusiasm. Wow, that's bringing in, excuse me, regardless of the color that you're using for your nurturing vibration, it's raising the energy of this space of your inner child to gold. Okay, let's go ahead and create a gold sun above this bubble or above your own head if you've been bringing that energy directly into your body, and fill it in with a gold sun. If you're using a bubble for your inner child, you can blow that up right now. And we have one more space that we're going to clear, and this is the rest of December. So it's kind of like grounding December with nurturing energy for yourself. All right, so how we're going to do that is we're going to take a big giant picture calendar. I want you to imagine one of those with the big squares that you can write in events for each day. And today is December 16th, it's Wednesday. So you want to ground the next 2 weeks and 1 day. So in 2 weeks and 1 day, it will be December 30th. Honestly, if you want to ground it a few days past the end of the year, that's probably a good idea too. And what you're going to do is use the bubble to the right of your picture calendar out in front of you, and take the color of your nurturing vibration and just start filling your whole calendar for December up with your nurturing vibration. Like I said, if you want to carry it a little bit into January, that's a nice idea too, so that it doesn't end right at the end of the year. Most of you are probably so used to nurturing everyone else around you during the holidays, it might not occur to you to nurture yourself. So this way, I'm getting you to nurture yourself whether you think about it or not, because this is going to help set the energy for the weeks ahead. Oh, and you want to put a grounding cord on your calendar while you are doing that. I forgot to tell you that, so that as you're filling it with the nurturing vibration, if there are any other low-level energies that need to come out, they have a way to escape. Once that calendar is all filled in with your nurturing vibration, you can blow up your nurturing bubble, fill the calendar in with a great big gold sun. Then you want to blow up the calendar because we did all that work. So again, you can put another bomb under that, blow it up. And I want you to create a great big giant gold sun above your own head and call your energy back from the week, wherever you might have left it or forgotten it. Collect it up from your home too. Get it back into your body, your home, your car, wherever you've gone this week. And fill yourself in with that big gold sun. And keep keep your mind's eye on your female grounding. You can use it whenever you want, every day. The more you use it, the more it will become automatic for you. All right, whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and come on out of trance. Yay! Good job, congratulations. All right, I just have a few things to go over with you. Tomorrow night, this is a big week for spiritual stuff. For me, tomorrow night is going to be a divine communication, and that is a reschedule. Excuse me. That's not a reschedule. Excuse me. Sorry. That was my own note. Okay, so tomorrow is a divine communication healing, and that is part of the soul sanctuary, soul support sanctuary. And I just want to talk a little bit about that. If you are not familiar with it, what I'm doing is I have a membership. So if you join the membership, you're guaranteed 2 group healings every month. And I try to make them really cool. Usually there's one that's on something mechanical, like your energy channels or something like that, to help keep your energetic body in shape. And then I do something else on a spiritual level. So tomorrow night is divine communication healing. The soul support membership is just $27 a month per person. It's a monthly fee, so you pay it every month, and then you get the healings. You also get a discount on classes, and I've got some cool classes coming up in the new year. So if you are a member of the Soul Support Sanctuary, rather than paying $50 a class, you just pay $30. So you get a nice discount on classes too. And I try to come up with other goodies in that Soul Support Sanctuary. I do the Seek and You Will Find, where you can call in and ask me questions, and I give you healings on them. So if you have any more questions about the Soul Support Sanctuary, please let me know. I'd be happy to tell you about it. Tomorrow, Friday night, is the reschedule of Seek and You Will Find. And that was rescheduled from last week. So I'll be doing that this Friday. And then Monday night is a prosperity healing in the Soul Support Sanctuary. So it's a packed week coming up. Then there'll be a couple of weeks where you don't hear from me because I'll be traveling. And one of the things that I was thinking of doing, and I have to check my computer equipment, is a New Year's Eve Supreme Being Blessing. So I haven't put that on the calendar yet. I just got to make sure that I have some equipment that's going to work for me that night, because I do not want to have you guys show up and not be able to do it again. So anyway, that's my goal, is to do a Supreme Being blessing at the end of the year. And then I wanted to give you a heads up. In January, I'm going to do something called the calendar class. A lot of you that have been with me over the years have done many calendar classes. What the calendar class is it is a class where we gather up our energy from 2020, we kind of clean out the whole year, bring ourselves into present time, and then we take an hour to set the energy month by month for the year of 2021. So what it does is it helps you set the year to be successful in exactly the way that you want it to unfold. Because what we do is we set energy vibrations, we set goals, and I have little calendar printouts that I will give you if you do the class. And then you have to bring your own coloring crayons though, because it's online now. But I wanted to let you know that I am going to do a calendar class, and I have it scheduled for December 5th. It's not December, January 5th right now. So you'll be getting an announcement about that as it gets closer. All right, I think that's all my announcements. I hope to see you all tomorrow night for the Soul Support Healing, and then Friday night for Seek and You Will Find. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great night tonight. Got my eyes on you. Good night.